tears like for fears. You know, shout, shout, let it all out just for my peers and pupils who feel like it's time to unwind like December 31st, 1999.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
First pitch, 640.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker, middle outside.
This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ian Happ.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swings through that.
Circle change. Low outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 0-2. And he gets Bregman. 2 away.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Nope.
Just missed.
Circle change. Low middle.
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over
Circle
again, this guy
change.
demonstrates the
Middle
ability to
outside.
hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one fouled off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of
Circle
change-ups.
change.
Probably won't see another one
Low
here.
outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Leading off tonight,
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Next offering is fouled back. And a curve is down and in. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
batting second, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Whip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 11th of the year. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pedro Leon. The other way, that's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Alex Bone.
And that one ripped to left. 2 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of. So we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Top of the second, so up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Sinker. Low inside.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch
Circle
against any
change.
pitcher out there in the
Low
mound.
middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sinker. Low inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
0-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Circle change.
Here's Nico
Low
Horner.
outside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
Come on now, Phillies.
2 down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Circle change. Low outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Up the middle. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Second
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Otto.
And now Otto Kemp.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Hey! Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the 0-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swing and a bouncer. Boom. Tosses across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swings through that one.
Slider. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Slider. Low outside.
And that misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good slider.
Circle
He's up there
change.
just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already. This game just started. Need to lay off of those tough pitches.
In the air, right field. Garcia on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the DH, Matt Shaw. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run.
Sinker. Low inside.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Circle change. Low middle.
And there's a foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 0-2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryce Harper.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Pedro Leon.
Pedro Leon getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman Alex Bone.
Oh, look at the stop. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Start of the 4th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
High fly ball right field. Garcia under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Sinker. Low outside.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. And that one fouled off.
Circle change. Low inside.
Ball that's outside.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play. One hit in the inning with nothing more than that. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, an excellent outing last game and locked in again today, Siggy.
Yeah, and what a weapon for this team. He's really keeping these hitters guessing.
Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on the jocks.
Foul ball there. Up the middle, makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This is Bryson Stott. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way out front for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 2. This one in the air. Swanson settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 1-0.
When you say it, better say it with your chest. I told y'all, believe me. Yes, your reigning's over. We got
back here, Citizens Bank Park. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Bush.
Middle inside.
Out towards right center field. 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Circle
the Phillies leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side, stop. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
So here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's inside.
Sinker. Low outside. Circle change. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Sinker. Low outside.
To the right side, stop. That is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Now he breaks his bat. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball in.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Bryce Harper goes deep. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
You make my
Now it's going to be
Leading off for the
Carson
Cubs,
Kelly.
Catcher Carson Kelly.
Circle change. Low inside.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Circle change. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away
Middle
from him
inside.
a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Circle change. Low outside.
To third. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Circle change. Low outside.
And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Circle change. Low inside.
Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm
Low
speed.
outside.
Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a
For
round.
the Cubs, the designated hitter Matt Shaw.
2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Matt Shaw. Grounded out his first time up.
Sinker. Low inside.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes.
Sinker.
As a hitter, you
Low
got to be ready to
outside.
hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Sinker.
2 down, nobody on.
Low
And we're in the
outside.
top half of the sixth. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Sinker. Low outside.
Let's go, Christopher.
2 down, nobody on. That one hammered center field. Back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. He crushes that one to center field. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman
Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. And that is out of play.
Circle change. Low inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Sinker.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Nice grab. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Hey, I only got one speed, that's the goal. I still win.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki moving under this one. That's out number 2.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Philadelphia, so up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Circle change. Low middle.
That's a ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Hard hit left side. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Sinker. Low middle.
Tap foul at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Cubbies trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air left field. Stretches out and holds it in.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in.
Sinker. Low middle.
That's a base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Circle change. Low middle.
Slow roller up the middle. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Shelby Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Late on that fastball. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Obi Milner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Harvey getting loose as well. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Stays alive. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Yeah, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage. Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Inside, ball one.
Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move to the gap. 2 away now.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder, Brandon
So digging in,
Marsh.
Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. And that's the third out. The one hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Carson Kelly.
Sinker. Low middle.
to third. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Slider. Middle outside.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one in there across the letters.
Sinker. Low inside.
And they'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside. Sinker.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Swings and misses. 2 out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter Matt Shaw.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hey!
Sinker.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball 1.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Sinker. Low outside.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low outside.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Circle
Ian
change.
Happ up to hit.
Low middle.
On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Cubs lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
First pitch swinging. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fouled off left side. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Rafael.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shelby Miller won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hobie Milner. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
0-1 down. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Cubs.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Bush.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush.
Slider. Middle inside.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Low inside. Circle change. Low
This
inside.
could end it. That one missed.
Slider. Middle outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one's got a chance. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Hold up, friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect guy, rock to nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like we can.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in a Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas. I hope that it lasts. Love. You spin my heart around for 360. Regular